Hey Panthers, hate to disappoint you, but I'm not Gus Marceau. I'm simply a fan like the rest of you.
Don't worry though, Panthers, I'm still here. It has been an eventful week in Bonnie Lake, and me and my sidekick Andrew are here to give you the lowdown. This is PMN. You may have heard on morning announcements that it's not too late to sign up for a spring sport. This is true, but it should be noted that teams are decided for soccer, baseball, and fast pitch. And to round out the end of our winter sports, girls basketball went to state. For more on sports, we cut to our starting point guard Emma Moore's boyfriend, Shaun Burton, as well as Reece Long for sports.
Morning, Panthers. Back with sports. The Panthers lost the heartbreaker in the Tacoma Dome the other day against Meadowdale, but congratulations to Jasmine Shipp on her 1,000th point. That's a big deal as a junior.
Congratulations, girls, for making it that far. Spring sports are just around the corner. You can still sign up for the teams. I mean, practices are already going. Most teams have been decided for JV and varsity, but you can still make it out. There's boys and girls track, boys and girls lacrosse, baseball, and softball. So hope to see you out there, Panthers. Back to you in the studio.
Panthers, if the things that we do in this class interest you, then you can join the Panther Media Club. Meetings will be every Wednesday in room 302, and you can learn about all the fun things that go into making shows like this and much, much more.
And there have been no announcements made for next Monday's schedule, but there is no advisory next week. Our schedule will look a little bit more different than usual, but if you need the schedule times, here they are. And speaking of sports earlier, we had a state push assembly on Wednesday, and let me tell you, I miss those a lot.
Yeah, me too, but I have some gripes. Mrs. Zoomhoff, you keep taking the pictures and I'm not looking. I've been doing these for 2 years, and both times I did not look into the camera.
That's just a skill difference in my opinion. And somebody's got to tell you. You got to get that yee haircut fixed.
Well, you know what? My hair protects me from the hail, Gus. Yesterday, I barely even noticed it was hailing. I know Wesley's a problem with that too. Let's see what he has to say for his weather update for this weekend.
What's going on, Panthers? Today here in Bonnie Lake, we have a high of 42 and a low of 34. Luckily, it won't be freezing temperatures. However, going into the weekend, we will see some freezing temperatures as it will get cooler. On Saturday, we have a high of 44 and a low of 30. And Sunday, we have a high of 46 and it gets even cooler with a low of 28. So maybe we'll see some snow, maybe we'll see some hail. But speaking of freezing precipitation, yesterday, I was at soccer practice and I was like, locking up the goals. So I was like this. And I look up because something's hitting my head and it's hail and it's dumping on me like a lot and it started hurting. And then I look out at the field and the whole field is already white because of how much hail it had already dumped so fast. And then I was thinking, because this Friday I'm going to get a buzz cut because I do every season for soccer. And I was thinking about it because if it hails on me then, it's going to start hurting my head because I don't have all this cushion of hair. It'll just more, it'll just hurt more. So hopefully I don't have to deal with that coming up. I wish the groundhog would have just made it spring earlier, so I blame the groundhog. Back to you, studio.
Seniors, it's not too late to sign up for scholarships. Don't miss out on this opportunity for some cash. If you're willing to put in the work and have more questions, go stop by the CIC for more info. 2020 Sexiest Man of the Year, Michael B. Jordan, is making his directorial debut in Creed 3, and it releases today.
And I think that really begs the question, which is the better film series, Rocky or Creed?
It's a good question. So here's my point. Every time someone puts a jersey or disgraces the Rocky statue in Philly,
yeah, that's a problem.
The opposite sports team loses. Because teams
Really?
do, yeah, every single time.
Oh.
So like before the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce, he gets on air and he's like, "Do not touch that statue, whatever you do."
So I think definitely like Rocky has some like omnipotency in him.
Yeah,
like,
the cultural impact is real.
He affects our today's society.
Eye of the Tiger, which is like an incredibly famous song, is somehow one in one with Rocky. However, I believe that the Creed movies are made better. The Creed movies can't exist without Rocky though, and I guess like in a literal sense too, because they're kind of sequels. But I don't think that there's even the space for that. But in my opinion, the Creed franchise, the last two Creed movies, and hopefully this next one, it's my favorite film, like sports franchise I've ever seen.
I've never watched a single one. I know Ivan Drago is in Rocco. Rocky 4. But
Rocco, the senior from last year.
yeah, Rocco Rubina beats up Ivan Drago in Creed 3. Stay tuned to find that out.
Yeah, that's true.
But that about wraps it up. I've been Gus Marceau.
And I've been Gus Marceau's sidekick. Thanks for watching.
Stay classy, Bonnie Lake.